Right. Morning everybody, and welcome back to another Octane's Oracle, where today I wanted to talk about the recently released Lego Harry Potter Magical Moments set, a set that I believe is pretty good. I like it. Now, one thing you probably know about me is I am a minifigure guy. That means that I should like things like Diagon Alley more, but what we're here to talk about today in this unscripted ramble is that I don't. I massively prefer the Hogwarts National Moments to Diagon Alley, and I've been trying to work out why. Because in theory, 20 minifigures, a Harry Potter modular build, which is fantastic, and I do love and want in a city-like layout. But why is it coming second to giant Hedwig on a stack of books? And honestly, I really can't tell. However, we're going to work it out, and I have a couple of ideas, and I'm hoping that this will give the set some more credit because I know a lot of people weren't too keen on it. A lot of people really did love it, but a lot of people didn't. And I think the first thing to point out about it is the giant Hedwig, and look how awesome that looks. It's kind of incredible. It looks like an animal built at a somewhat small scale. Now, for me, who has the baby Hedwig from last year, it sort of loosens a reason to get the set. I mean, I kind of like my Hedwig, even though he's a bit square in the face. But this is an incredible build. I mean, it's really good. And then the rest of it as well, I have to say, love the chocolate frog. That looks amazing. The books, a big fan of the way they've been stacked. That reminds me of a mock I did here on the channel about a book stack. And oh yeah, the potion bottles, they are my favorite part of the entire set, to be sure. The chocolate frog display stand for the golden figures, pretty immaculate, I have to say. Love that. What else is in that set? The golden snitch is all right. The glasses are a bit weaker, I have to say. The glasses are not my favorite. The scarf is disgusting, but the rest of it's great. um, there's something weird about this set, and I think that's why I've been drawn to it. It's definitely not usually my style, I have to say. Diagon Alley should be, in theory, right up my alley, but then again, I have my problems with Diagon Alley as well. There are a couple of iffy things about that set, namely being the open backs, but then again, that was to be accepted. The figure selection, it's alright, it could be a bit better. The buildings themselves are great, but just nothing about it stands out. Most D2Cs that are big play sets really stand out, and like Bespin being a circle, Tatooine was just really unique. Endor was another great play set. Hoth was amazing too. I need to do a video on that one. All of these giant scale play sets that are in the vein of Diagon Alley really stand out. And while Diagon Alley does stand out in the form of its architecture, I don't know, just compared to the other two Harry Potter D2Cs, I've got to say, Hogwarts was absolutely incredible. And the magical moment stuff here is also pretty cool. I really love that it's life scale. I really love that it looks displayable and it looks absolutely magnificent with Hedwig on top. Whereas Diagon really doesn't have that much of an impression on the skyline of a Lego display. I don't know. I'm really not. I'm really not usually a fan of these giant things. I mean, I like the Mickey and Minnie. I like the giant Harry and Hermione, but they're just weird, aren't they? Then there's the Nez, which is also a set that I love. And then the rest of the stuff that I have that's giant is Treehouse, Disney Castle, Big Hogwarts is about the only exception. All of this stuff is giant minifigure scale sets, and then these micro scale and display pieces have really snuck up on me, and I think this one looks really professional. To be honest, it doesn't even have to be Lego. You could sell this as like a plasticky like design thing, and it would still be pretty incredible. I mean, I think I just really love it. It honestly looks great. However, is it something I'll buy? With this year's sets and the Titanic possibly coming, nah, it's not going to happen. I don't imagine this will ever make it into its basket in the near future. However, it's definitely going to make it in my basket before it retires, or maybe on the aftermarket. But I definitely know I want to own it. But already having the Hedwig and that being the biggest part is definitely not something I need. And also, it's a large display model, which I don't exactly have space for now. You guys haven't seen the space I'm dealing with, but it's not big. But either way, the set on itself is incredible. While I'm trying not to be distracted. Actually, the use of stickers is another point worth mentioning, because they've been used for the potion bottles, but they would be stickers on real potion bottles, so that makes sense to me. I really like that. Diagon went over the board with stickers. I just think it's better. There's just something better about it. Maybe it's because it's smaller, a bit cheaper, not as Diagon-y. I don't really know what I'm trying to get at here. Something about it is standing out to me, and I'm waffling, and this may be the worst of the Octane's Oracles. It's also going to be the second shortest Octane's Oracle. And I like magical moments more than Diagon. Come and fight me, I think is what I'm trying to say. I would like to know what you guys think. I want to know why my opinion is valid, because apparently I can't come up with any good reason on my own. It's just a good set. It looks nice and I like it. And that's all justification I need. It's better than minifigure scale, which is concerning for me because usually I love my minifigures, as you should probably be able to tell by the channel. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop this train wreck here. Anyway, hope you really didn't enjoy this. Oh dear, this was awful. I went and I rambled about a set for 10 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever. Oh well. I'll see you next week. Bye.